Hey, so you know that I am Mikita and my platform is all about surveillance abuses or privacy invasion or general overreach into private matters. I am talking about a network of people that engage in surveillance abuses in order to convert that surveillance data into publishing and media. So that is content, memes, books, ebooks, tarot decks, all types of publishing. And they are into identity theft and entrapment and entanglement. This is a group that self-references as the chosen or the 144,000. Some of them work in twin flame universe, and some of them are wannabe influencers talking about personality disorders or relationships. A lot of the women came from like a sphere of internet dating called dating strategy, or like the pink print, or basically they are like female incels. They're coming from like the incels that used to teach other people on how to neg women. A lot of the, hard-on hose mentality, and a lot of the targeting of women that came out of that. Like the one guy in Toronto that ran a whole bunch of people over, he comes from the same internet underground that these people, the chosen 144,000, and the people in the twin flame universe, and the people that are talking about narcissistic personality disorder, they're all one network that engages in surveillance abuses. They also self-reference as the Matrix, right? And this is just an ecosystem that is built on surveillance abuses, and that actually forms their algorithm and the conversational circuit. It's a circuit that bases the script and the narrative of their network of people on surveillance abuse, okay? They profile people, they receive the script, and that's what they talk about. That's what they turn into their content. When they say collective, or when they say you and they're trying to generalize, they're talking about people that they're surveillancing, targeting, and stalking. And they do this for identity theft. And of course, with identity theft comes a whole bunch of other related crime, like financial crime and fraud. And this is what they do. That's 100% what they do. And then they talk about all the criminal activity that is happening in their network and by the members of their network, and they monetize it so that they can act like they're coaches or experts of this type of behavior while being the ones in the background engaged in it. So I post a lot of their affiliates, again, because this is a Ponzi, criminal organization, and a MLM, or a pyramid structure. So they invite people in, they teach people on how to engage in this, they give people the scripts. It's like a turnkey entrepreneurial business of your own, and you can join for a fee, you can become an affiliate, and we'll give you all of the tools that you need to start up, right? So that is what they do. They know what they're doing. They know that they're stalking people. They know that they're engaging in privacy invasion. They know who is committing the crimes. They know who is engaged in fraud. And this network is put out there to persecute people, to drive people into mental instability. They call it spiritual warfare, but it's just cognitive and psychological warfare. They operate as a Stasi, okay? And they work with professionals in the legal system and law enforcement as well. So this is definitely professionally organized. There are people who are very knowledgeable in neuroscience and cognitive science, and technologists in the background or developers in the background that are helping them take advantage of the algorithms, so much so that they have their own ecosystem with advertisers as well assisting them, because that surveillance data helps with what? It helps with psychometrics, psychographics, and then that downstream gets turned into copy, and that copy gets turned into advertisements, films, and other things that you see around in the media landscape. So this is a professional suppression and repression group. They are hired to steal intellectual property and identities from people, and that intellectual property and those identities goes into an algorithm that assists in elevating themselves with the stolen property of other people. Okay? So that's what this whole network is doing. I was targeted in 2020, 2021. They have a hyper game or a Truman Show reality format of it where they're taking real world surveillance data, converting that into the virtual or digital narrative, and then elevating themselves while they suppress other people and make sure that the other people are not able to tell their own story. And why do they want other people not to tell their story? So that they can sell it. So that they can be the ones who target people and then be the ones who also sell the story of resilience, overcoming, shadow work, alchemy, that kind of a thing. But all of these people are the ones that are actually out there targeting people. So when you see these people discussing it online, talking about their cards and spreading that narrative, they're actually the ones engaged in the surveillance abuses and the targeting of other people.